Hey, all. Today I'm going to show you how to remove and reinstall the 2-speed button on the Saltist LD30. It sure works for other Saltists as well, 2-speed versions. But before I get into that, if you like the content of the channel, please consider subscribing and hitting that bell notification button so you receive notification when I do any updates or add any new videos. Alright, so let's just get right into it. First, you want this button in the up position, and the reason that is because you add some tension to that spring that's under there. And I'm still holding onto this cap because there's still a load and you kind of want to just be careful with it. That's not working, so let's just pull it up and keep your hand around this thing. So you notice the buttons, the spring is right. I'll try this without losing it. The spring is right there. Man, I hope you can see that. Alright, so to get that spring out, and that's the first thing we need to remove. So after we take this piece gently out, just find a screwdriver and stick it in like that, and it can pop up on you. Will it shoot? Yeah, maybe. Will it go flying somewhere? Yeah, it can, but it probably won't. Remove that, and notice where the corners of this screw or this nut sits. That's how you'll have it. That's how you'll set it back when you replace it. All right, last step is just to undo this this screw here. Try not to burr this up, so make sure it's super flush and back it up. And that's basically it there. There's a C clip here or an E clip, a retaining clip here that you can undo to slip this button out. But that's about it. Alright, so I'm gonna come back to you in a second, show you how to put it all back in. Okay, so to put it back in, let me get these pieces that fell out back inside there. Alright, so the first step is to put on the cap, and then we can put on the handle and screw this in. I'm holding my finger back here so that gear doesn't fall down on me. I'm gonna snug it down with my fingers. And if you notice these little markings that look kind of like A's, but they're not, they're just kind of little arrows. You can tighten the screw down to either make sure a corner is pointing to one of those A's like you see right there, but I'm gonna snug it down to the other one. And let me try to be careful with this thing. Like that. And you can always double check it when you put this on, but those two holes need to line up with these two corresponding holes here. So first goes on that. I like to stick this on, and then we go with this piece. That'll sit like that. And now comes the spring. The spring I like to do with my finger. I'm sure some people like to do it with a screwdriver or something, but I just push down into it. And you do have to be really careful here because it can go shooting on you, and you don't always get it right the first time. But your hair pop when you get it in properly. We'll try it again. There you go. It just popped on me, so we know where it's at. And now we just cover it up. Make sure that slot is over this. And then we just screw it in. This is probably the hardest part of this reel, or the scariest part. I don't want to say hard, it's not necessarily difficult, but one of the scariest parts of doing a 2-speed reel is getting that 2-speed taken off properly without losing anything and knowing the sequence or the order. Okay, so now we'll just double check it. That's the bearing you hear in the bottom there. Make sure our mechanism works. Is that low gear or high? I think that's high. That was low gear. I'm sure that was, yeah, that was low. This is high. There's high gear. There's low gear. Good. All right, again guys, if you find value in the channel, please don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you can receive updates. Also, please hit the like button and let your friends know about the channel. If you have any comments or any questions, please feel free to ask. Anyhow, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching.